We got one though.
Let's get
We got
rid of the
one.
ones.
We got $20. It is from a guy named Jimmy Freckles. He says,
All right.
Sup from LBC, California. How did the Epic Take hip hop single come about? One Love. How did the
Now you're
Epic
talking.
Take hip hop
Now
single?
you're talking,
Yeah, now we're
Jimmy
talking. There we go.
Freckles. So listen, check this out. So basically, I wasn't really getting along with. Hold on a second. I don't rip off anything, Necro. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Go suck my dick, you faggot. Go tell your mother to come blow the whole crew. Get rid of this fucking pussy hole.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
These dudes don't realize now they're deaded from my channel. They'll never be able to.
That's right. They open their big fucking mouth, and you know what?
This is how dumb they are. These stupid assholes. This is how dumb they are. They talk shit because they're so hyper to talk shit because they'll never do it in person. Never.
Right.
And let me tell you, anyone that does it in person gets knocked the fuck out.
Right.
Straight up. Anybody at a show, at a merch table, anywhere, knock the fuck out.
Right.
Instantly. No talking. We don't fucking wait. I'm not there to negotiate with you, pussy. You just get cracked. So they do it online here because they can't do it in person because they never lived that life.
That's right.
And they're not down with that life and they don't understand that life.
That's right.
So on here, they want to, bobbity blah. But if they were diehard fans, they would just support and they'd be done with it.
Right.
Instead, they want to fucking live out their fantasy online. The internet, with everything that has changed in life, it created where cowards feel brave. They can't do it. Think about it. Most of these dudes, they never grew up in the hood. If you grew up in the hood, you wouldn't talk like that. You know what I mean? You would be more respectful. All right, but anyway, let me explain. Take hip hop back. So there was a time, because we got another one here, so I don't want to hold it up. But basically, there was a time where I didn't really fuck with a lot of rappers. You know what I mean? Certain people I didn't like, maybe people I didn't get along with. I worked with my own crew. That's when I released a lot of records on Psychological Records of other artists. So at some point, maybe 2014, I don't remember the exact year, I said, I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to reach out to every artist that my fan base wants me to reach out to. I did a whole fucking list and people said, I want Vinnie Paz, I want Immortal Technique, I want Mad Child, I want Snack the Ripper, I want this. They've just mentioned all these people and I numbered it in order of who they wanted more than another. And so, there was a good list of 50. Some people
Who came out on top? Who came out on top of that list? Who came out on the top of that list for most wanted?
I don't remember exactly, but bottom line, I reached out to everybody that the fan base wanted.
Right.
And 50% of these dudes all responded back immediately and gave me the collaborations, like their verses, immediately. So Vinnie Paz and Immortal Technique were two that were totally down. But what happened at first was, okay, so Vinnie agreed immediately to do Take Hip Hop Back. He gave me his verse in a week. Immortal Technique was a little bit different about it. He didn't agree to do the song with me and Vinnie at first. He was like, Take Hip Hop Back's a little cliche. You know what I mean? People use that term a lot. I was like, I said, listen, hold up. First of all, that's what I told Immortal Technique. I said, first of all, it's not cliche because we're the ones that can take hip hop back to what it is. And I explained to him, take hip hop back doesn't just mean take it back. I'm saying almost like we're taking it back from the garbage, the mumble crap that's out, and we're also taking it back to when it was dope. So it just has like a metaphor. But I said it's not cliche because we're the most respected in the underground. So if anyone's going to do that kind of concept and pull it off and it's not going to be cliche, it would be us.
Right.
So he kind of understood. I had to convince him to understand the concept because maybe he thought it was just like a cliche slogan that, a lot of people say it. If I'm taking it back. And yeah, but it's coming from us this time. And then I explained to him it was two meanings. It wasn't just only about taking it back to the old school. It's like we're taking it back. It just sounded good.
Right.
And he wanted me to do some shit just with him.
Okay.
I was like, nah, we need to make this me, you, and Vinny.
Yeah,
because it's never been done before.
Yeah.
Us three on one track's never been done before. So he was like, yeah, I hear you. he was like, "Yo, we should do a song." You know, and then if I'm correct, he made the suggestion you play the Israeli side. He wanted to go that route because he's on
Okay.
some pro-Palestinian shit, and I'm just
Okay.
like, I was like, bro, that ain't gonna work out good for me if I do that, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to destroy Palestine lyrically,
Right.
and then I'm gonna have to hear you destroy Israel. Why would I
Right.
want to do a song with you and hear you shit on Israel, and then the only way it's going to make sense is if I shit on Palestine. Here's where I lose. Then all my Arab fans hate me. So I'm
Right.
going to basically lose any Arab fan I've ever had.
And you have quite a bit.
And
Quite a
I'm
few
going to be
Arab fans.
considered racist because in hip hop, they sympathize with the Arabs.
Right.
So I go, it'd be a great look for you to do what you do. You'll make all your fans happy shitting on Israel because
Right.
they all hate Israel. But for me, it's a bad look. He's like, I hear you. He understood. So I was like,
Good.
I had to explain to him that ain't really a good look. I told him, I was like, yo, I feel really strongly about me, you, and Vinnie on the same track. It's never been done before. Maybe they did a track before, but neither of them ever did a track with me before.
Right.
So us three together. Long story short, he agreed. And then I was, and that's how that happened. And that was part of the same time that I did collaborations with a bunch of people that I have that's
Right.
going to be on my collaborations album. I just that shit was so hot at the time. I released it basically years before I even finished the collaborations album.
Right.
So I hope that answers that.
I
Who's
think
the next
so.
person?
Jimmy Freckles. Everybody, super chat your questions. Everybody, super chat your questions.
So we had two more, right?